Hey guys, so Path of Exile 2 has come out and it's really popular, so I thought I'd share my character with you guys. So I chose a Lightning Ranger. Okay, let's check out my character. This is what he looks like. He's a level 69 Lightning Ranger, 1263 life, 637 mana, 100 spirit, 91% evasion, not much armor, not great resistances. A little bit of life recovery per second, decent mana recovery per second, 60. Very little armor, 100. Evasion rating, 17,000. That's the big one. So I evade like 91% of the attacks. All my resistances are bad. Okay, this is my stash. So in my first slot, I got gems, orbs, stuff like that. I don't really have too much right now because I spent a lot. Quest items, uniques, or old stuff that I'm trying to sell. Empty, stuff that I can upgrade. Support skills, skill gems, charms, and uncut skill gems that I have extra. Okay, so I got this bow. It does 3 different types of damage. It gives me an increase of 15% damage with every type of elemental damage that I add, so that's helpful. And it's got some mana and life per enemy killed. My rings, this one's got 15% increased rarity of items found, which is really important for finding better items, plus 21% increased lightning damage. Since I'm a lightning ranger, I always want increased lightning damage when possible. My main armor has 1,000 evasion rating, 40 spirit, which is huge, and 21 dexterity. So it's pretty much perfect for my character. I got this ring too. It does 22% increased damage because it's corrupted. And then it's quite good as well. It has 21% increased lightning damage, 25 to maximum life, 25 to intelligence. And then my amulet, increased evasion rating, 41%, which is super important for this this class. And increased rarity of items found again. Now the quiver has 50% increased damage with bow skills, which is massive. It's got 100% chance to pierce, and it's got 17 mana per hit. This is a really good quiver. The helmet just got 25% increased rarity, and it's got a high evasion rating. Gives lots of extra mana and life regeneration and dexterity. And then the belt is just a regular belt, but with lots of life regeneration per second, good resistances in life and armor. Gloves, mana, life, increased rarity. And boots, increased rarity 22%, and then lots of good resistances there. And I just got a regular cold charm. I could probably replace that. 1741 is my life flask. 561 is my mana flask. And that is all of my gear. Okay, so my skills that I use, primarily lightning arrow is my main attack. I use lightning rod to put charges on the ground to further increase lightning rod's damage. And I also use magnetic salvo. Herald of Thunder and Wind Dancer are my buffs. I have Stormcaller on, but I don't really use it. I don't really use either of these two. And then Voltaic Mark is another one that I use. So let's go through the gems really quick. For Lightning Arrow, I got Primal Armament, which gives 25% more weapon elemental damage. Lightning Infusion, gain 25% damage as extra lightning damage. Neural Overload, support skills, electrocute primed enemies on hit. And Coursing Current, shocking hits from supported skills have 50% chance to also shock enemies. I'm sure there's probably a better combination, but I've been having good success with this, so I've just kept it for now. Lightning Rod, that's what I use to buff Lightning Arrow, and so I fired 2 additional projectiles so I can cover more of the ground. Magnified Effect, more area of effect, because you basically want to create a huge net of shock mines. And supported skills have 25 more attack speed. I could probably find something better than that, but that's just what I got for now. And then for Magnetic Salvo, I just have supported skills penetrate 30% lightning resistance and 40% more damage. So it's a bigger area and does more damage. Herald of Thunder, Innervate, Conduction, Precision. Wind Dancer, Cannibalism, Blind. Involtaic Mark, Culling Strike, Lasting Shock. Okay, that's it for the skills. Okay, so let's see how it performs. So you're probably going to want to see how it performs now. So let's go over. So we got monster level 65. Ooh, increase magic pack size. Increase number of monster packs. Additional shrine. Players are cursed with temporal chains. 30% more monster life. Monsters are armored. So this is like a super hard area. I don't even know how I opened this up. Okay. Let's see how we do. So you can see I just kind of try and shoot from a distance since I am a ranger. I'm gonna keep your distance. So I can shoot down my lightning rods or whatever. That gives extra damage to my lightning arrow. So you shoot these down. And then you shoot your regular attack and they like synchronize. It sets the charges off to do extra damage. So I'll find a pack of guys here. So I'm just going to shoot down my charges. And then I'll do my magnetic salvo. Boom. As you can see, they just get roasted. So this is my passive tree. So with my ascension skills, I still haven't even gone back and beat Act 3 trial or something. Some of my Act 3 regular quests. And then I also didn't beat the Act 3 quests on Cruel either. I kind of skipped them to get stronger because you guys know how hard like the Molten Bulb stuff is. You need like high DPS. So my plan was just to come back to it when I got really strong. So I was hoping to get to this, fires an additional projectile, but I never made it. Hoping one day I can get to that, because that would be huge. So I just kind of got those. As for my passives, I went down the skill tree here. I got increased attack speed, which is nice. That's what I started with. Increased movement speed and 20% evasion, which is really good. Increased accuracy rating. I just got that because accuracy rating is good too. But I didn't focus on that. So 33% damage with hits against enemies affected by ailments. 15% pierce and projectile. Just kind of got that because it was kind of an easy grab. And it's not a bad stat. More evasion if you've rolled recently. Increased evasion. Then you come down here. This is the quiver bonuses I was talking about. 30. You get so much bonuses from your quiver. So having a good quiver is really important because I got 50% bow skills on mine. Adds a huge DPS spike. Then I come down here, I get lightning resistance. It penetrates lightning resistance of enemies, which is really important. And then I got 15% increased damage for each type of elemental ailment on the enemy. So I have a bow that shoots different types of elemental damage. For each of those, I get a 15% increased buff. I come down here, I get the evasion rating, super important. Then I kind of come back this way. I get these lightning things, spreading shocks. I'm all about getting, since I'm a lightning character, you know, you want to get the lightning buffs. I come down here, I get this evasion, which is actually really good. So basically, if you get both of them, it increases your evasion by like 70%. Then come down here. 25% increase electrocute buildup, which is nice for my character. Penetrates 15% of elemental resistances, and you want to be able to do a lot of damage, so you want to lower the resistances. Then you got increased shocks over here, and that's kind of where I ended it. Increased lightning damage, shocks. And then I just went up this way. I got this one, increased damage with hits against enemies affected by elemental ailments. Increased shock, so if I'm shocking somebody, I'm doing more damage. Yeah, and then I came down this way as well. And I got increased the magnitude of the shock by 30%. And then I'm going to get these two next. Increased shock duration. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with the passive skills. So these are just my basic attacks. As you can see, I'm not even like using the lightning rods. I'm just kind of shooting my lightning arrow. And it just kind of roasts everything. I have a little bit of difficulty with the rare monsters because my resistances are so low that if I don't evade the attack, I can sometimes die in one hit. So that's just one problem that I gotta work on, but other than that, I'd say Lightning Ranger is pretty solid build. It's kind of hard for solo. You gotta stay on top of your gear a lot, make sure you get your skills right. Yeah, that's about it. Looks like I got a rare monster here. This magnetic salvo on him. Oh, he disappeared. This guy's really strong. Okay, so I roasted him with magnetic salvo. And that is it. That is my Lightning Ranger build. Be curious to see your guys' builds as well. Feel free, if you're watching this video, to post your own build in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.